This story begins in 1987. Established professionalised basketball in the UK, the British Basketball League started modestly but has since grown in leaps and bounds. Today, the league is made up of 10 teams, each contributing to the rich history of British basketball. From the land known for football and cricket emerges a growing force in the world of basketball. Welcome, the British Basketball League. In this deep dive, we will explore how the league is carving out its place in the basketball world. We will look at its history, talent, and notable teams throughout the league. Hi, my name is Roti. I love basketball, and I hope one day you can share that same love for basketball as I. The league is made of 10 teams. The Surrey Scorchers, once called the Guildford Heat, rep their blue, black, and white. After the last few seasons, they have struggled, and only God can get them through this hole. The Sheffield Sharks, who wear yellow, navy, and silver, which is really grey because silver shines, but who am I to talk? Look, they're a solid mid-table team. Then you've got the Newcastle Eagles, one of the oldest teams in the league, founded in 1976 in solid white and black with a hint of gold. I believe they are the most winningest team in BBL history. And following the most winningest team, we have the Plymouth City Patriots. They look quite pretty in their black, purple, teal, and white. So pretty that they only have 2 wins this season. However, they are one of the newer teams, so I think we have to kind of cut them some slack. Turning up to the royalty of the BBL, the London Lions. The richest team in the league, reigning champs and soon-to-be champs, are in white, black, and red. I believe they will be the saviours of British basketball. They also have a great women's team that you should probably look into. They've got ex and current WNBA players, and they also have a few trophies under their belt. The Bristol Flyers. This is the prettiest team in the league, in their pink, their pale blue, their navy blue, but they're a solid mid-table team. And the Caledonia Gladiators. They're the best team in Scotland. The only Scottish team with a BBL trophy. The only Scottish team with a playoff trophy. And that is because they're the only team in Scotland. The Cheshire Phoenix. See, right now they're kind of cooking in the blue and the yellow. They're one of the oldest teams, being founded in 1984. And this year, they could step on a few toes. And then we have the Leicester Riders, another decorated team in the league, who were winning a lot until recently when the salary cap was lost. And since losing their MVP, they have struggled. And to cap it all off, we have the Manchester Giants. So I initially had something in place. They used to wear green and white, but now they wear green and yellow. So just enjoy the highlights. The BBL isn't just a collection of teams, it's a mosaic of basketball culture. The league operates in a regular season, playoffs, and features tournaments like the BBL Cup and Trophy. The cups and trophies do differ. For example, the Cup is very similar to the NBA's in-season tournament. It splits the teams north and south, and the players play each other twice. And the teams with the best record are then ranked 1 through 4. They are seeded within their region, and after the first round of knockouts, the semi-final of each region is hosted, where 2 games are played, and the teams with the highest combined scores go to the final. And then you have the typical playoffs, which is a wider championship that takes into account the regular season and is set up in a playoff format, where teams play a best-of-3 series and compete in a knockout all the way to the final. There are teams like the Newcastle Eagles who can boast about their 7 championships, and the Leicester Riders who can boast about their 6. They stand out. Teams like the Lions, however, are likely to dominate again after last season's win and new rulings being put in place that removed the salary cap. And already we're seeing this effect. They entered the Euro Cup and they're the first team since 2007 to be back in the Euro Cup and actually looking like they can match their competition. With this season, they sit 3rd in the Group A table with 9 wins and 3 losses. The removal of the salary cap made them the most funded team in the league and has allowed them to attract more attention and talent. Hi all, I'm assuming you like the video since you're still watching. If you could drop a subscribe down below, that would be amazing. It allows me to keep pushing out this content for you. But as of now, I'll let you get back to the video. Talking of talent though, it's still oceans apart from the NBA. But the BBL is a beacon for emerging talent. It's a blend of UK-born players and international talents. Here we have all of the MVPs since 1987. largely dominated by American-born players, the league has had 5 British MVPs, and 3 of which have won the award twice. This is only a sign telling you that yes, the international players dominate, but there is still space for British talent to shine. Over the years, we have seen the league attract some notable talent, like John Amici, who started his career in the UK before journeying through the NBA to have a respectable career. Not to mention the one time that Dennis Rodman found himself in the UK. At the age of 45, Dennis Rodman played 3 games for Nick Nurse in 2006, and he managed to break the rebounding record at the time. Only Rodman couldn't do that. Only Rodman at the age of 45 could turn up to a league and just somehow dominate. But it also tells you about the state of the league at that time. The salary cap has allowed for an influx of international players, and the Lions have taken full advantage of this. This season, they have re-signed Sam Dekker and signed their prolific scorer, Matt Morgan. This year, the London Lions seem to be the clear favourites, but the competition is still fierce, with reputable teams still constantly battling for places in the standings. For example, the Cheshire Phoenix, who have the best playmaker in the league, the second best scorer in the league, and the 4th best scorer in the league, are tied for wins with the Caledonia Gladiators, the Scottish team that play a well-rounded style of basketball. Yet the BBL still faces significant challenges, which I've spoken about as a wider issue in UK basketball. What truly sets the BBL apart is their league's commitment to community involvement. With teams often engaged in local youth programs, it cements their role as going beyond just a sports league. The fan base is ever growing, and recent investment is likely to encourage more growth. Recent investment is also putting teams in a better position to perform internationally, as we are seeing with the London Lions, who are going to potentially dominate within the Euro Cup. Looking forward, the BBL is at a pivotal point. With basketball popularity rising in the UK and a potential increase in investment and media attention, the British Basketball League represents the enduring spirit of basketball, a sport that transcends borders and cultures. Rich in passion, talent, it's a story that will continue to unfold. For those who cherish grassroots basketball and the underdog spirit, the BBL is a journey worth following. Thank you very much for tuning in and getting to the end of this video. If you're looking to get into more British basketball, you can watch their games live on YouTube on the Sky Sports channel. But apart from that, please like and comment down below. I would appreciate that a lot. And until next time.